What's up, everyone? It's Alicia too, and welcome to Warriors of Wrestling's YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because they post a ton of incredible content all of the time. Until next time.
Joride, the father of Warriors of Wrestling, a Hall of Famer from the WWE scene. This was a one and done. It is 200 in. It is unstoppable. There is no stopping Warriors of Wrestling. This is the bicentennial of Warriors of Wrestling. This is 200. Over all these years, Joe, you have given opportunities to countless talents, wrestlers, announcers, referees. You are responsible for people who came in at the training level and left on AEW Dark. You have trained some of the best names in independent wrestling, Joey B. You have also, in that time on YouTube, allotted over 214,000 subscribers. 2,300 plus videos. Now, Joe, 200 is enough to celebrate by itself. But tonight, we have something special. We'll get right to it. I'm going to bring it up right now. This is the YouTube Silver Play button, commemorating 100,000 subscribers. But we're over 200,000. Joe, you look at this, you think of all the work that went into this, and all the 2,300 videos is a lot of videos. This has got to feel kind of routine and kind of validating. I'm not going to keep you away from this a second longer. I'm going to hand this back to you and enjoy, Joe. The play button.
Something that you want to hand to me. Something you want to give to me. 5.6 million views, the most viewed video Warriors of Wrestling has ever produced.
What about TikTok?
4 times your world champion. With more successful defenses than anybody, I am statistically your greatest champion of all time. That is a fact, we don't move fast. So Joe, this is what we're going to do because you and I, we are at peace. We crossed that bridge and you knew what happened when you crossed that bridge, didn't you? So what you're going to do is you're going to give me that award. You're going to award me that award because I am the reason that you have those subscribers. I am the reason that you get that view. too funny, yes. As a matter of fact, I'm the reason you all are here. I am the reason this show made it to 200 shows. I am the reason you have made it to 16 years. DJ. Yep, I made him too. So this is what you're going to do. Give me that award, I'll walk on out of here, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you that man that you paid me for.
First of all, idiot, it's only 1 million views. Don't short yourself, jackass. You want it? Yeah. You know what, Carter?
He's a jackass!
You have grown the YouTube channel. Here's your award. There you go. Thank you.
Say it, right.
Another surprise for you. Before I leave tonight, later on, I want to come out here and I want to properly say goodbye. But I made something to happen. Yeah, excuse me. I brought somebody back here that's kind of going to be in charge from now on. Yes, I'm doing this again. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to Warriors of Wrestling. Some people say he was the greatest world champion we've ever had. The heart and soul of this locker room, the Ripper, Jason Karloff.
Jason Karloff, the first ever Triple Crown winner in the history of Warriors of Wrestling. He has every accolade, including the only 2-time inductee of a Warrior Lifetime Achievement Award. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back the Ripper, Jason Karloff!
Back in the ring, Darius.
There it is.
Here we are. The greatest champion, Warriors Wrestling.
Of all time.
How many times did you beat me for that belt? Regardless, you're here. I'm there. Your accolades to you.
No way.
So your main event tonight, one in Darius Carter. Impact Wrestling is followed. Unfortunately, that's not happening. Unfortunately, followed.
We want TJ!
Followed by
We want TJ! We want TJ! That was it?
Darius, you were not on the hook tonight, though. Alright? My first role as commissioner, it needs to be impactful. And you're going to defend that title. Straight from Ireland, Steve Savage, Warriors Wrestling title. Listen, we're not done yet. No, this is not a singles. This is a no disqualification triple threat match. And it is the Long Island landmine. Don't think I don't pay attention. I know, and Joe knows, he's back here right now. He is not to wrestle you for that Warriors Wrestling title. You require stipulations. Steve Savage, he can submit or pin anyone in this match. You can pin or submit anyone in this match. Unfortunately, Joe can only pin or submit Steve Savage.
Give him the bad news now.
We're not done. Not done. I'm talking right here. No, right here. You want these views? Look at this. You got this bunch of views that don't happen in the back, so shut up and listen. Not only is this a qualification match, triple threat, to hold this explosion in, I am your special enforcer for this match. Listen, you're the greatest champion of this company. What's the problem? You have the advantage. Joe doesn't have the advantage. I think you should go take your loafers off and put your boots on.
Put your boots on! Put your boots on!
Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Kamille! Then we are going to begin with a no disqualification grudge match. This match is scheduled for one fall. The man in charge of the sound of the bell, referee Jack Maven. Introducing first.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a rocky start here at Warriors of Wrestling, we'd like to formally welcome you into Warriors of Wrestling 200 live from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, whoa, we're already underway. Roger Mendez attacking Max Bane. Goodness, sister, welcome in. The action's already starting.
Well, of course, you know, Roger is looking for that revenge after Max Bane got that first win last month. Roger just wants his revenge against his former tag team partner and his former best friend.
Yeah, maybe don't come out in a straitjacket to start the match. Nevertheless, formerly Rob Williams here from the BCP and for the sister as well. Kimmy's so cool here calling the action at Warriors 200 live from Brooklyn, and we know this one is personal, Kimmy.
Oh, it definitely is. You've seen the promos leading up to it.
He looks like a wrestler. He fights like a wrestler. Cause he is a wrestler. Taking the Pepsi Challenge, Roger Mendez.
Like I was saying before, our wonderful friend Shane Fair interrupted me. Roger put so many promos leading into this match. He really wants this one. And he wants to take the W. Very important.
Little brewski from a broski in the audience. Max Bane getting a little swig of that saliva and beer in the face, and now a suplex hard on the outside. Mendez very proud of his handiwork as always.
I mean, isn't he always proud? He needs that confidence to get the win here. Rob, come on.
We saw at the last event, very, very personal. We know the story here. Bane, former partner, these guys former tag team champions here at Warriors, and Bane costing Mendez his opportunity at Darius Carter for that Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, and a big right by Max Bane.
And Mendez is definitely looking to get back into that world title contention picture, and maybe a win here can get him.
As we saw at the last event, he did beat Max Bane, and a big inverted slam there, almost like a gourd buster variation right there.
Bane needs to get back into this. He has had no offense from the second this match has started.
And talking with Mendez on the BCP, I've been critical of him, especially in the past, always proud of his handiwork, but he's changed his ways a little bit. You could still see a little bit of that cockiness right there, but he's playing into it. He's changed his ways, man. And right now he's in a bad way, though, getting chopped down a little bit by his former partner.
He definitely is, but Mendez is a fan favorite at Warriors. And I think that confidence will help him, you know?
Yeah. Difference between confidence and cockiness, very, very well said. Good assist here. As right now, Max Bane, I was going to say firmly in control, but no, Mendez firing back with several rights. Whipping Bane out of the corner here. What's he looking for? Big running close.
Now the good thing about this here is both these men know each other so well because they were former tag team partners, so you know they know each other's strategies, their weaknesses, their strengths.
Very, very well said. That's a great point. You know, Kamille, I'm a stats and analytics guy, and these two know each other. They know each other's signature moves that you'll see all the time. You know, obviously we have Vitamin R. We see a lot from Roger Mendez, and I'm sure Max Bane has some tricks up his sleeve in this no disqualification match. Big slam by that sheet. I don't think he's baking cookies anytime soon here tonight, Kimmy.
You sure? There's an oven back there. There's food in Brooklyn, so maybe cookies later for Joey B's farewell speech. You know, maybe he wants some cookies and milk as a final goodbye.
Come on, Roger!
I mean, I'm in for some cookies, but right now, Roger Mendez in a bad way. And just a big cookie sheet, baking sheet across the back. Bane firmly in control.
I do want to know where he got that cookie sheet.
You never know what you're going to...
making cookies?
Hey, I'm here for it. You never know what you're going to find under that ring, especially here in Brooklyn, New York. It looks like just a 2 count here.
Well, there's no pizza boxes yet, so this is good, you know? Brooklyn's known for their pizza boxes.
Known for their great pizza as well, some of the best pizza on the planet, but we digress here. Both men feeling the effects of this no DQ match, and we'd remiss Kimmy if we didn't mention earlier on, we saw, I believe, Jason Karloff possibly taking over Warriors, if I heard that correctly.
Yeah, it was a wild start to this event. You know, Joey B giving his final farewell later on in the night. We wish him well, and I'm excited to see what Jason has in store for the next couple months of Warriors.
Absolutely, and again, Bane laying the offense snapmare into that signature jumping, spinning elbow. Very innovative by Max Bane. And on a personal note, real quick, on that note, Kimmy, I also want to say thank you, Mr. Bellini, for the opportunities you've given us over these past 200 events.
Oh, of course, you know, I started going to these events as a fan, and now I'm working for Joe, so it's crazy, and I'd like to thank Joe for everything he's done for me professionally and personally over the last couple of years.
We wish you well, Mr. Bellini, but Mendez not wishing any well wishes for his former partner. Nice fireman's carry, slam from the knees, turnabout's fair play, cookie sheet to the back.
Now I want some cookies. Now I'm kind of upset we're not getting cookies tonight. Damn.
I mean, it's still early, Kimmy, as right now you got me thinking about cookies, but right now, Mendez with some bad intentions and a shot to the midsection. I think Bane may have baited him in there.
Oh, he definitely did. Now, they can get some more weapons as well, not just use the banged up cookie sheet and chairs.
No DQ rules, yeah, same brain, Kimmy, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, really utilizing that baking sheet, seemingly effective, but I'm just looking, I see a ladder back on that stage. We know there's going to be some more action here tonight, but just looking around here, who's going to get the upper hand? Who's going to have that wild card, that ace up the sleeve in this one? It's very personal.
Oh, it definitely is. Like you said, we've seen this pan out for the last couple months, but I think Mendez, he's going to have the upper hand here. He has more retribution. He's trying to get that W very, very badly, get back into the title contention. As Max Bane getting some more weapons, and it's a trash can lid.
Cookie sheet versus trash can lid, and we're dueling in the middle of the ring. Duel of the fates here in Brooklyn. We talk about Mendez possibly one day, climbing that mountain and getting another chance at that Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, but you can't take away anything from Bane, who goes for the cover only 2.
Oh no, definitely not. Bane has definitely put in the work over the last couple of months. You see he's like this new Joker, scary character, and he, just as well as Mendez, would love to get in contention for that Warriors of Wrestling Championship.
Absolutely, and definitely more than any sort of character. We've seen Max Bane walking around this place, like I always say, Kimmy, he's got a couple screws loose, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, he definitely does. I can attest to that. He's a little crazy, not going to lie. Very, very crazy.
More than a couple screws loose, but that plays into his unorthodox offense and game plan. But right now, he just ate a face full of cookie pan, and there ain't no cookies there, Kimmy.
No, No, there's not. There's no Cookie Monster here. Nothing with cookies. I'm disappointed. I think it's the next show. I think we need to talk to Jason. I think we need to have cookies in June at Fun Station.
Well, it looks like Roger Mendez is ready to take out the trash can lid. Can you borrow that over from Queens? Oscar to Grouch. Let him borrow it. A big running arm and another big clothesline by Roger Mendez.
Oh, Roger's definitely feeling the momentum now.
He's twisting neck breaker. What's he looking for next? He's lining it up. These two know each other so well. Big running line in the corner, but you can see Mendez still feeling the effects after every offensive move he's got. Looking for a gut wrench here, maybe.
This has been a definitely grueling match on both men, and no DQ was not giving any of these men any favors for that.
Gut wrench, suplex, not enough to put away his former partner. These two know each other so well. And if you're looking at that right hand of Bane, he might be baiting there. No, I saw his hand on that trash can lid, but not enough. Brings him in with a jaw jacker instead.
No, nothing has been enough. Mendez has fully taken control here in this one.
Just those metal objects, those foreign objects, several shots to the back. We see Mendez consistently holding his back here, and Bane just, I think, got that right arm and now back to the back, and that's what you have to do. I hate to admit it, good sister, but just working that back of Roger Mendez.
The back is actually one of the most, important things when it comes to wrestling too, because you're falling on your back nonstop, and once you get an injured back, you never know what's going to happen. You see the ref checking out Mendez now.
You know how critical those back injuries can be, and what in the world, I have zero read on this right now, is Max Bane doing? Okay, it looks like he's putting his opponent in the straitjacket, because knowing him, he came out in the straitjacket. I don't know what was going to happen there.
What? It's his thing, you know? We love straitjackets here at Warriors. Come on.
Maybe I was too early to judge here, as Max Bane seemingly, and I called it earlier, has a plan trying to get Mendez in that straitjacket, and that, Kimmy, is what we call a game changer. That injury, just that injured back. And Mendez is not allowing him to escape or move right now. And again, kicks to the back, and that's what Bane needs to do. Mendez could be done already right here, Kimmy, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, if he can't get out of the straitjacket, we might just call the match right now, because you're losing all offense in your arms.
Wait, Mendez would have it! He's escaped from the straitjacket!
It's almost like we have a magician right on our very hand here at Warriors of Wrestling.
Bane quick to just, as soon as he saw Mendez slowly escaping from that predicament in the straitjacket, that back really hurting, he just ground and pounds right into the corner, and now has that trash can lid shot right to the noggin.
Yeah, and Max Bane just so upset that he couldn't get the win here. Roger gets it, and I'd be upset if I was Max. You know, he had a game strategy, he had to come off the straitjacket, and it just backfired on him.
Look at Mendez just holding the head, talking to the official here. The official actually doing a really great job checking on Mendez. That's what we need to do.
Yes, this one will be contested for the Warriors of Wrestling No Limits Championship. And in addition to the famous No Limits rules, well, tonight is a six-man scramble. This match is scheduled for one fall. Referee in charge, referee check, waiting. Introducing first.
The action continues here at Warriors of Wrestling 200, good sister, as the No Limits Championship is once again on the line.
Oh, 100%. And as you see, a former No Limits champion making his entrance now.
The Obsidian one himself, the Rebellion close behind the cronies, if you ask me. That's my personal opinion. A guy who's always got an ace up the sleeve, a trick up the sleeve, the wild card. Oh, not endearing himself with the fans. You know him as the former No Limits champion, Dexter, Obsidian.
Of course, he is the only three-time No Limits champion, looking to hold it for a fourth time in this match. As you see, he's got some shades inside, because I guess he's too cool for this six-man scramble, right?
I think he just took that guy's shades. I don't even think those were his, Kim.
Oh, they definitely weren't. This is just classic Dexter, stealing things from people. Are you shocked?
I mean, you want to talk about classic Dexter Obsidian? And let me say this first, Kimmy. Heck of a talent. I'm getting hot. I'm trying to calm down. Heck of a talent in this ring. But he's always got some tricks up his sleeve. You see his cronies at his side. I guarantee you he's got some tricks up his sleeve here in this six-man scramble, because I know he wants that No Limits Championship back, and he wants it back here tonight at Warriors 200.
And we'll see those cronies later on in our Tag Team Gauntlet match for the Warriors Wrestling Tag Team Championships. But Dexter, yeah. I mean, do you see the little yellow streak in his hair? What's that about?
I can't tell you. This is coming from a guy who has literally no fashion sense over here, Kimmy. Nevertheless, Dexter feeling very confident, rocking the shade, saying he is the brightest star here. He shines too bright. He needs to wear some shades, apparently.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know those cocky people that wear shades indoors? Dexter Obsidian, everybody.
Wearing shades and throwing shade, as we see our next competitor.
Fan favorite here at Warriors of Wrestling.
You dancing over here, Kimmy?
No, I don't.
Well, wait! Don't speak too soon. You know who it is. It's some furry steel. We got Osito.
No, I was right. Okay, I like being right sometimes.
All right, we got Osito, and as you said, a fan favorite. Look, the kids are wearing the Osito mask. How cool is that?
Oh, I mean, of course. Like I said, fan favorite. Everyone loves Osito in Brooklyn.
Love to see it. I know Osito very well from all over the Northeast Independence. You call him Furry Steel, but he is the culture bear. He is Osito. He is the youngest cub in his family right now. Right now, he's got the biggest heart.
And you know he's looking for that No Limits title. I mean, come on. Wouldn't that be just so great?
Osito, a fan favorite, but also just capturing the hearts here of everyone in Brooklyn, and additionally just showing what he can do in that ring. House of Glory trained. This guy, man, not only is agile and can fly around the ring, but actually quite strong as well.
Oh, 100%. He's been proving himself a lot here at Warriors Wrestling over the last couple months.
And we haven't even seen the rest of the competitors here. And right now, Dexter Obsidian just threw something at Osito, really disrespected him. And Shane getting down and dancing. I'm here. We see our third competitor coming to the ring, Kimmy.
It was such a great entrance song under that. Great entrance song.
Oh, not this guy.
It's the king!
Oh, are you seriously praising this? Is this happening right now, goody sister?
It's the king himself, Justin.
On the card, on the resume, yes, he is apparently the king of New York, wearing the crown. We've seen him rolling with his insurance policy, the Kingsman, having quite the recent feud with TJ Marconi, who's seemingly been able to take on the whole faction by himself, but they were certainly not happy about it, and they've taken a toll on Marconi as well.
Did you see how Dexter also had the hat now with his appearance? Like, look at this. Whole get up here by Dexter.
He ain't winning wrestling fashion this week, Kimmy. You know that's the case.
No one wins wrestling fashion according to you. It's one person. That person is vicious.
No comment as Shane continues to introduce contenders here for the No Limits Championship. A lot of chairs coming into play here.
I don't know why. Why can't we all just be nice?
I believe this is Joride Sparkles. Means with the ring, the pants are certainly sparkly.
And the crowd is just not a fan. Who are you all the way around? They don't like him.
Hey, you know what? You get an up-and-comer, get someone coming here to Warriors, he's clearly flexible, and you get, kind of a wild card like I've been saying all night. You never know, especially in a multiple-man match. Another split. More splits than me when I'm bowling, Kimmy.
Oh, 100%. I mean, he's definitely showing off here in Brooklyn, but fans still don't appreciate him. As Dexter's now added a jean jacket to his attire. How great is that?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dig the attire. Sparkling in the gear, will he sparkle and shine in the ring here tonight? That's the question. Marconi waits to no time, Kim.
This guy. Definitely another fan favorite here in Brooklyn as well.
Like I always say with Marconi, of course, the Thanos of the Northeast, the gold collector. We've seen him hold so many top championships here in the Northeast, but tonight it's personal. Like I always say, you never know what Marconi you're going to get here, and he's seemingly in rare form. And if I'm in this match with Marconi, I'm getting some space, man, because I do not want to just go one-on-one with Marconi in this one. It's going to get crazy, and Shane, I think he just won Wrestling Fashion with that hat.
There's a lot of wrestling fashion people in this, but you're never going to let any of them win anyway. So what's the point?
And our next competitor in this one, we see that championship. It's time for Tony Paige, and he's feeling good here in Brooklyn.
Our champion has arrived, and he is in such a disadvantage in this match, Rob. I mean, he literally has like a 20% chance of retaining his title.
Calling it down the middle like I always try to, regardless of what you say. Goodness, sister, I will say Tony Paige has proven himself a very worthy no limits champion. We know that, let's be real, Bellini gave him an opportunity. We know he has a history with Bellini, he has a history with Warriors, but he has held that championship proudly and strongly, defeating all challengers and all comers to this championship. Can he outlast 5 other top competitors here at Warriors?
This is definitely his toughest task to date. And I guess we'll see if he gets the job done in this one.
Paige holding that championship up high, and I'll say this about Paige, certainly no stranger to the pro wrestling industry, no stranger to gold, no stranger to Warriors, but a man who proudly holds that title and represents a company as Shane. Some formal introductions.
Championship. Introducing first in the far corner to my right, fighting out of Staten Island, New York, weighing 160 pounds. He is a 3-time W.O.W No Limits champion. Soon to be 4th time, Dexter Obsidian.
He definitely told Shane to say that. He definitely
did.
In the corner to my left, he is live from Staten Island, weighing 160 pounds of fluffy steel and sex appeal, Osito.
Listen to this thunderous applause for Osito here in Brooklyn.
Like we said, fan favorite, Rob.
He makes his Warriors of Wrestling debut all the way from Melbourne, Australia. Weighing 75 kilograms, the king of sass, Joride.
The king of sass, huh?
They're not a fan favorite of this one, Rob.
I mean, Jordy's showing that there's some athletic prowess here.
Vegas, Nevada. He is the Warriors of Wrestling King of New York. Your Royal Highness, First Class, Justin Adams.
Kimmy, I know you are not bowing down over there right now to the king of New
Maybe
York.
I am. Maybe I'm not. That's up to your impersonation.
Weighing 360 pounds, the Don of public enemy #1, DJ Marconi.
Heavy favorite.
Another
in this
fan
one.
favorite.
Yeah, and a heavy favorite.
Word down in my mouth. Unbelievable, Rob.
But certainly not least, he is Benson has very young, weighing 230 pounds. He is one lucky bastard, Brooklyn's finest, your reigning, defending, Warriors of Wrestling, No Limits champion, Tony Paige.
Well, the odds are certainly against him. It looked like your money was on Marconi there. Kimmy, that being said, Paige, deserving champion, and we're going to see how this one unfolds.
You know who my money's not on?
Oh no.
Dexter Obsidian.
Oh, very interesting. All right, Kimmy.
Shades indoors, it's a no-go.
Wow. It looks like Osito starting off in this one. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, I think Osito getting in the face of Marconi, maybe give the fans a little bit of a show here. No fear from Osito, who feeds off the crowd's energy.
I think that's something we've definitely seen in Osito, is he just doesn't care. He will do anything he can as the bell's down to get the win, and hopefully, maybe
We'll certainly see. From my vantage point here, it looks like Sparkles starting out as well. Let's see what Sparkles has got to prove here.
If you asked the crowd in Brooklyn, they would say nothing.
Going for a headlock early. That's not going to stop Osito. Quickly going to the reversal with that cartwheel. I mean, Osito is just so darn quick, Kimmy.
He definitely is. If you blink once, you might miss something really cool that he does. So try not to blink, Rob. I know that's hard for you.
You might miss 2 moves that he does. He's so fast. But look at Sparkles hanging. Nice technical prowess. I'm impressed.
I'm glad you're impressed.
Up and over with a little extra flair from Osito. Standoff here. Sparkles off the ropes. Osito, stand up. Hurricane Rana. Picture perfect. Osito in full control.
And that's what he needs. He has the crowd on his side. He's in control of the match. Now all he needs to do is find the way to pick up the W.
Look how Sparkles came right back with a Hurricane Rana, but just ate a boot here from Obsidian.
Dexter's not going to go down without a fight.
Another boot from Marconi. And the cartwheel. Whatever you do, I can do better. And a little insult to injury from Marconi with that gesture.
As you see everyone getting involved now, Paige and Obsidian.
For a discus forearm, nice step up enziguri by Dexter. Obsidian, and the action's picking up here already, Kimmy. I'm here for it. Big running line here by Sparkles, but don't look behind you. Here's TJ Marconi easily picking up Sparkles and just throwing him like he's nothing.
That's what I'm saying, Rob. You can't blink. You're going to miss something. The poor referee that has to control the action here, I feel very bad.
Oh my gosh, he almost took the head off of Osito. Felt that one twice.
Sparkles now.
This is a mistake.
Face of Marconi.
This is a mistake, Kimmy. And look, he doesn't even catch him. Just bounces off the oak tree that is TJ Marconi. Handling his light work here today.
Oh, he definitely is. Marconi's standing tall right now.
Osito and I believe Adams trying to team up. Marconi double face plant there.
Marconi feeling the crowd, trying to get the energy now.
Dexter Obsidian, not very smart. We always talk about the insurance policy. Maybe cutting the corner with that eye poke, though.
No limits, no rules, Rob. You can do whatever you want in this one.
Fair enough. A little bias here, and I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen, as Marconi using Dexter Obsidian as a lawn dart of sorts.
Marconi is definitely in control of this one.
He's
Ring's
feeling
empty.
it from this crowd. Yeah. Uh-oh, here comes Sparkles with a chair. And as you said, can be perfectly legal.
No rules, my favorite type of match.
What in the world? That chair shot literally did nothing. Sparkles may have hesitated a little bit and not feeling it. Osito trying to come in. But wait, chairs all around here.
It's the chair royal.
It is, and Marconi just swatting them away. Marconi seemingly unstoppable here.
Oh, he
my
definitely is.
Yeah, Obsidian just eating that steel. That right hand by Marconi was just taking his time, very methodical here. It's almost too easy.
Nothing has been able to phase Marconi as he's just picking up a chair, just trying to finally get maybe revenge for everyone who's trying to hit him with chairs.
Solid headbutt here by Paige, though. Rebound off the middle rope, and that was a bigger headbutt. Very impressive. Paige seeming to knock down Marconi a little bit, and now he is surrounded and just kicks all around. More kicks than a Rockettes concert, Kimmy.
I think this is the first time Marconi's been down in this match. Now notice it took a lot of them to get there, but I believe
Suicide dive by Paige. Sorry to cut you off there, good sister. Very impressive by the champ. He wants to hold on to this thing.
I mean, like we said earlier, the math is definitely not in his advantage, but he will do anything he can to make sure he takes home his title.
the big suicide dive from Obsidian as well. And we're going to get our frequent flyer miles in this one. Osito up and over. Tope Hilo lands on the pile.
You always love those freaking flyer miles, don't you?
I'm here for it, Kimmy. You know I am. Osito just putting on a show, and the fans here in Brooklyn loving it. Certainly sharing their sentiments.
Oh, they definitely are. And they wouldn't be too upset if Osito comes home with that No Limit title.
Osito fighting back in the ring here. Looks like one-on-one with the champion, Paige. Oh, looks like we're going for some chops here.
It's a chop fest up here in Brooklyn.
Oh, man, is Adam, and it looks like Obsidian joined the fun here, and Sparkle's in the mix as well, and just chops all around. More chops in the butcher shop right now here in Brooklyn. Osito looking for something, though, and there's Marconi. Chops all around. He got everyone. He got everyone.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that to be me. I don't know about you, Rob. Couldn't be me.
I couldn't do what these men do here, men and women do here in Warriors of Wrestling. And right now, Marconi, big splashes in the corner. What is Sparkles thinking here? Sparkles just watching Marconi. He might be looking for something. No, he's just picking up the pieces. Cannonball in the corner and a big splash in the corner by Marconi. Look at Sparkles just picking up the work of Marconi. Marconi, I don't know how he feels about it.
I don't think he's happy about it. I think he wants it to be a one-man show. And Sparkles is trying to steal a spotlight away from him.
Oh, that was a mistake, Kimmy.
It definitely was. I think
What
he
goes up? Wait.
Down.
Obsidian with a straight-up low blow, and it's perfectly legal.
No rules. I know Rob's so upset about it. No rules, baby.
Rules, six-way scramble. Hero Warriors double clothesline between Adam and Osito. Paige now.
Trying to get some momentum here as the champ, right?
And you can see just Paige is doing everything he can to keep up just with the frequent offense of all these competitors, just trying to keep an eye on everything and stopping himself before hitting that chair. I give Paige a lot of credit, doing everything he can in his ability to retain here. And what's he got here? He's got Obsidian sidewalk slam across the knee and head first into that chair. That could be a game changer for him.
Now remember, Paige does not have to be pinned or tap out to lose this title.
But he might be pinned after that spine buster by Adams. Osito going underneath. Very impressive. What's he looking for? Hooking the arms. Big slam, almost a backbreaker Olympic slam of sorts, but he's behind me, isn't he?
Now Osito and Marconi, two fan favorites here at Warriors.
No fear from Furry Steel, but what goes up must come down. Big choke slam. Signature Marconi. Is this it? 1, 2. Osito kicked out.
Osito has heart, Rob. We were talking about it earlier. He's not going down without a fight either.
I don't take anything away from Osito, but we see just the height, the power on that choke slam, and Osito somehow able to feel the energy from this crowd and that heart, Kimmy, allowing him to kick out and continue this matchup. I thought it was over.
I mean, I think a lot of people did, because even you talk about the size advantage of Marconi, but a lot of these competitors in this match, Marconi has every advantage in the world.
Choke slam to the outside. Dexter just thrown to the outside. Marconi here has the ring to himself. Will he be walking out here with the No Limits Championship?
Well, Dexter might be done after that move, Rob.
Let's just be real, Kimmy. Marconi's putting on a clinic here. And what is he thinking here? What is he thinking here? He's revving up. He is revving up. No way we're going to see this, Kimmy. Off the ropes. What is he looking for? He ain't doing it. He's toying with the crowd here. He's feeling good, but Sparkles, again, has not learned the lesson here.
No, see, he's a newcomer for Warriors, and he's about to learn very, very quickly all about TJ Marconi.
Sparkles not happy about this, but a DDT on the chair. Are you kidding me? Are we going to have a new champion here?
We might. I don't see Tony Paige in sight now.
I think Sparkles so surprised, not able to make the cover quickly enough. If Sparkles made that cover a little more quickly, that might have been it, but Obsidian all over, or I mean, was that Adams in there?
Yep, it was definitely Justin Adams, just trying to make sure that Sparkles does not get the win here.
Adams, king of New York. Trying to pick up the pieces here, going right for that steel chair. What a match this has been so far. Just look at the chair, just battered. And Adams not satisfied with the chair here, looking for something else. Throwing Osito right into our cameraman.
Our poor cameraman. Do you know how much those cameras can cost people?
And Adams, big slam down to the mat. Inverted kind of pedigree type maneuver here by Justin Adams, the king, representing the king of kings, but a big right hand from Marconi, who's off the apron and just the action spilling out all over the place. We're trying to keep up from our vantage point here, Kimmy.
There's so much going on as Tony, Paige, and Osito finally making their way back to the ring now. Marconi just wrecking havoc everywhere.
Right hands all around the ring. The action in the ring continues. Paige with a picture-perfect German suplex. I thought Osito was able to get back on his feet, but no, he's still feeling the effects of that German.
Dexter Obsidian now making his way into the ring as well.
A straight-up sleeper, nothing pretty about it, nothing fancy about it. Paige had a scout and able to escape here, maybe looking for a cutter. No, big discus forearm. Is that enough? 1, 2, that's it. Got him, straight up discus forearm.
And Tony Paige survived the odds when the math was not in his favor. He is still the champion.
Very impressive outing here as the Ferris on the Wall makes the formal announcement. Was he lucky, Kimmy, or was it just skill, scouting, doing his homework? Marconi here putting on a clinic, but Paige seemingly one step ahead the whole time, keeping his eye on all the combatants here tonight, picking his spots and doing what needed to be done, ending it in the ring against Dexter Obsidian with that signature discus forearm, hashtag and still.
Hashtag and still is right. He's leaving the 200 show and heading into June as our No Limit champion. And I do some celebrating. Maybe bring back that cookie sheet from earlier, make some cookies. I'm all for that.
I'm in for it. After the show, give me an after party with Tony Paige. Someone bake cookies, break cookies, whatever it is right now. And a little sign of respect here. Fan favorite, Osito. You'll love to see it. Very deserving champion, Tony Paige. Congrats, my man.
The Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship. But it will also be a 6-team randomly chosen scramble. I'm not going to tolerate that. Now we're going to carry on with our first team from Staten Island, New York. At a total combined weight of 355 pounds. They are your two-time Warriors of Wrestling reigning, defending tag team champions, Mike Patel, the Eye of the Storm, Danny Storm. Welcome, the Rise.
Hashtag all rise for your Warriors of Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Danny Storm, Mike Ditello. No secret, I like these kids a lot, Kimmy. I think they have a ton of potential.
Oh, so do I, but they definitely don't have the advantage in this match. I mean, this is a 6-man gauntlet, and they're the first team. And once they're eliminated, we're crowning new champs.
There are so many teams in this one. As you know, Kimmy, I've said it all throughout the show. I'm a stats guy. Right now, the odds are stacked against Ditello and Storm, but like I always say, never count out of the heart these two up-and-comers.
Oh, we've seen them over the last couple months just prove themselves within this tag team division, but this is a really tough task for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
What an ovation here from the crowd in Brooklyn. I think they see what we see, Kimmy.
I think they agree with us.
Gentlemen, I know you're anxious to find out your first opponent. Jack, you have the
What?
Brooklyn's most hated man, Scotty.
Oh, Scotty's got something to say.
This is the second time I've had to come out here tonight, so I thought I'd share something with all of you. Being in this miserable piece of crap city makes me freaking sick! Doing that mean is wrong because you idiots live here! I'm a real chip! You're a real chip? How much you pay for that? I'll bet my kid costs more than that piece of crap. How much you pay?
Wow.
How much I pay? More than you can have. Let's talk about your Yankees. I hope every judge takes a hot one to the eye and goes by.
What? He's gotten into Scotty in a bad mood tonight.
Your New York Jets. All watching ain't gonna do jack for you. Hey, how about your New York Giants? Guess what? Danny Times ain't gonna do jack for you. As a matter of fact, I got 2 words for you. Go, Cowboy!
Wow.
Scotty Priest is no Cowboys fan.
Hey, have a few of those and drive home, okay?
Knew I didn't like that.
Running with you boys in a minute. Now, how about your New York Mets? Francisco Lindor, what a block!
He's not done either, Kimmy.
No, Scotty's very angry.
You stay the hell back.
Crowd sharing their thoughts.
Oh, and one more thing. Shane Graham.
What?
Out of the 200 shows, shut the hell up, you damn zebra. Out of 200 shows, you are the worst ring announcer I have ever damn well seen.
Oh, Shane is the best. Don't listen to him, Shane.
Every single ounce of my damn body, you and that ring bell can go straight to hell.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute, he rang that real quick. Wait a minute, wait. Running knee. That knee just took out Scotty Priest. 1 down. Did that just happen?
It definitely did.
Can't believe it. Was that Shane on the ring bell?
Yes, it was. Shane showed no mercy when he started insulting him.
What we just saw transpire, I still can't believe it, but we're just getting started for the Rise. 1 down, now we have the infantry coming through here at Warriors. Could they be the ones to dethrone the Rise?
Listen, they're wearing masks and they look kind of scary, so hopefully the Rise could beat them too.
I mean, off to a great start. We talk about the potential of the Rise, and I think that Jalen W, I don't want to leave him out, has a great potential, but under the tutelage of Scotty Priest, I don't like it. And, well, we saw what happened there, but now the infantry in control.
Oh, yes, and the Rise must be feeling really confident because they already have 1 team down. They just have to defeat 5 more teams to retain their Warriors Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
And they know the odds are against them, but I think confidence is the story here. Quick tag here for the infantry, and some tandem offense. Big splash of the corner on Datello. Oh my gosh, big running. I believe a shoulder tackle from my vantage point here. Datello trapped in the corner.
Now the thing about the infantry too is they have the huge size advantage over the Rise, so this might take a lot out of them when it comes to this Gauntlet match, because remember, there's still 4 other teams waiting in the rings here.
You got to get through the infantry first for sure, and I'm not taking anything away from the Rise because I certainly think they could do it. Storm, obviously the freshman, in full control here, and we know Storm's a coming. He likes to fly, flying forearm.
Going for the cover here, is this it?
That was it. Rise looking real strong.
Rise on a roll here.
arsenal of these guys ready to go. I think they had a game plan, and it's hard to game plan when you're facing multiple teams. So far, so good. 2-0 so far. The cronies, Kimmy. Dexter's cronies.
Oh, we know these are your favorite people on the Warriors roster, Rob. But they might be walking out with some gold here.
I was gonna say, I thought they were waiting for the bass to drop in their entrance music. Instead, blindsiding, not the only ones with plans here. Tag team match.
Now, although Dexter was not successful earlier in the night, his two friends might be able to get the job done and bring some gold to Dexter.
Oh gosh, we never hear the end of that. And this could be the turning point right here. Pending Magnus, Doom, Atticus. Of course, we know them as the Rebellion, always flanking. Former No Limits champion Dexter, Obsidian had a plan, and I guarantee you Dexter came up with that plan.
I don't understand why you hate Dexter and the Rebellion so much. They've done nothing to you. I just think
Fair point. Nothing to me. I'm just glad I don't do backstage interviews over here at Warriors. I'll put it that way. These guys always have a trick up their sleeve, as we saw firsthand here tonight, Kimmy.
Oh yes, of course, here. But the Rebellion do have the advantage right now because although those matches were quick, the Rise have been already in 2 matches so far, and they still have 3 teams waiting for an opportunity for those tag team titles.
Danny Storm in a bad way.
Definitely Atticus, make a tag.
Atticus whipping him in the corner. Rebellion cutting the ring in half and taking a shot, I believe, at Tello. Frequent tags here? No. Gonna choke the air out of him first.
Frequent tags might be a good strategy here, though.
The Rebellion again under the tutelage of Dexter Obsidian. Part where they learn all their tricks.
I think Dexter's a great teacher. I think we need to give him more credit.
Oh, come on. You're reaching. You're reaching, Kimmy. Nevertheless, Danny Storm in a bad way. Big power slam from Atticus.
I'm never reaching for anything. That's all you, Rob.
Big leg drop. That could be it for Danny Storm. Again, we talk about that heart able to kick out, but again, in a very bad way.
Yes, and you saw just the delayed kick out, too. Are they getting tired? They still have 3 teams left.
It's gonna take a toll on you. We know this. You've gotten through 2, I would say, fairly top teams here in Warriors thus far. Now you're taking on the Rebellion. The competition's only gonna get tougher. Your air supply is only gonna get lower. You're gonna get more fatigued.
Especially since this is the longest match so far in this gauntlet.
Yeah, and the fans sharing their thoughts on the outside as well. Another quick tag here as Atticus back in the ring, stomping into Danny Storm.
Danny Storm desperately needs to make a tag here. He has gotten no offense in the last several minutes. He needs a tag if the Rise want any chance to survive this match in the gauntlet.
Oh my gosh, just stomping away into the chest. And like we said, always cutting that ring in half. Tag team 101. Frequent tags.
Frequent tags are the keys to successful tag teams as we've seen here in Warriors and even professional wrestling other companies.
In fact, incredibly frequent tags. Utilizing that 5 count to the max here. I think they're kind of chatting to the ref a little bit, saying, "Yeah, we're good."
Well, according to you, that would be something Dexter taught them, you know?
I mean, if you're asking me, this is disqualification right here.
Disqualification? How?
Well, they just shoved the ref. What do you mean how? They literally just shoved the ref.
It was a friendly push.
You're not breaking the count. And that's it. That's the right call. One for the officials, Kimmy. One for the officials. That is the right call, but wait. Maybe it was the wrong call because they are up in his face. He's holding his ground, Kimmy.
For the Zebras.
1 for the Zebras. Not the smartest play. Not the smartest play here at all by the Rebellion. Ooh. Atticus and impending Magnus Doom. And I've been very critical of the officiating here at Warriors. I'll be the first one to admit that. That's 1 for the official right there. Very good. Not allowing the official to break up the count, not listening whatsoever to the official, losing control, and shoving the official. The right call.
Had a combined weight of 400 pounds. El Papi Chulo, Ivan Garcia.
Here are the Kingsmen. I don't know if Garcia was wearing a Matsui jersey. If he was, extra points for that. Nevertheless, still don't like these guys. And now quickly teaming up on Tatello.
I guess my new question to you, Rob, is who do you like in Warriors?
Well, impartial as always, we'll say that. I don't like anyone, I'll say this, Kimmy, shortcuts, cuts corners here, or cheats to win.
Not at Warriors. Definitely not here.
You're watching Kimmy Luca now. He's throwing an elbow pad or something at Tello.
The smart thing here is they let Tatello start this match because, as we saw, Storm just took a hell of a beating by the Rebellion.
Tello able to kick out quickly, but again, feeling the effects of what? This fourth team now in the Gauntlet.
Yes, there are still two teams, two fresh teams waiting in the back, waiting to get their opportunity to face one of these two teams for those championships.
Tello head first in that top turnbuckle. Quick tag here.
And look, Rob, the cronies are still on the outside, your favorite people.
Oh, why are they here?
They want to be.
I don't think they're studying their opponents at this point. I really have some bad intentions. Certainly their earlier game plan did not work out. Keep an eye on that as the action continues here. Brendan Luca, Tatello in the ring. Tatello out of frustration, a chop on Luca. I don't know how effective that was from the ground. Luca fully in control here and a much bigger chop.
The Rise seem to be in trouble here. As you said, this is the 4th out of 6 matches in this gauntlet. I think Tatello needs to make a title.
I can't say I'm surprised. We saw them obviously first in this one trying to run through the best tag teams Warriors had, and there's going to be fatigue. But I'm going to say this right here and now, and I'm going on record saying this. I think the Rise can run through all these teams. I believe in the rise of the Rise.
Ooh, do you believe in the Rise after that move, though?
Tatello somehow kicking out. And certainly, Kimmy, they are in a bad way. Tatello desperately tagged to Storm. But after that uppercut, I don't know if he's going to be able to do it anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think so either. You can just see the Kingsmen just taking it to Tatello.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Tatello blocking the suplex attempt here. And what's he got? Twisting suplex board buster. Very interesting, very innovative from Tatello. I don't know where he got that from, but let's be real, I do. It's that heart of Tatello as Storm tagged in.
Yes, both teams getting that hot tag here. Hopefully a refresh for both teams if they're looking to advance in this gauntlet match.
Look at that Insecurity picture. Perfect for Storm. That could be it. Only a 2.
Now I wonder what your mindset is going into, if you're one of those teams in the back, what are you trying to study here? What are you trying to do to advance in this gauntlet?
Fair question, and as I said earlier, Rebellion ain't studying nothing. Going after the Rise. Garcia taking them out, but wait, 1, 2, 3. The Rise have beaten another team. Kingsmen have just become the court gestures because they're out of here. No. These guys are just laying into the champs, trying to guarantee the Rise don't walk out of here with the gold. Well, look who's coming to the ring, the Just Us League.
These shirts are brighter than my future, that's for sure. The Justice League beating everybody out of the ring, so they have a fair shot at this gold title.
Gotta respect it, but Steeler taking a choke slam here. The Rebellion, I'm surprised, able to get the better of the Justice League in that exchange.
So am I. We talked about this. The Justice League are an experienced tag team here. They know exactly what they need to do to climb that mountain to win those titles. And it looks like all 4 of these men are in a very, very good shape.
The Rebellion obviously history with a lot of these teams. The Kingsmen having history with the Just Us League as well. All men feeling the effects of this battle that really shouldn't have occurred. This should have been a straight up fresh Just Us League coming in, taking on the Rise. But you gotta admire the respect that the Justice League are showing the champs right now. Oh, Storm not not showing that respect as well, shoving Steeler.
They want to reclaim their titles, Rob. I mean, you gotta do anything. You made it this far in the Gauntlet.
I mean, I'll say I admire the fighting spirit here of Danny Storm, and you got to think the adrenaline's been pumping through all these opponents, all these teams you've been going through. You've been in fight mode. Let's keep it going. And I don't know if it's a smart strategy by Storm. He's not showing any respect. He just wants to fight. They want to fight. Steeler's going to give it to him.
And Steeler is the freshest man in this match. The Justice League have such the advantage here.
And look at the experience there, not falling for that double leapfrog. Steeler has Datello, quick tag, and just the experience right here of the Justice League, almost immeasurable.
100%, and we talked about they are the most experienced team here. They know exactly what they're doing. Only a 2 count there, though. Steeler looks to be very confused as to how that was not the end of the match.
And if you watch Anthony Michael, also pay attention how he stayed close during that pinfall, went right back to the corner for the quick tag, and then right back to the tandem offense, spinning forearm by Steeler, atomic drop. Big running boot. We've seen that from Steeler before. That could be it.
Definitely can be, and you know the Justice League would love to be new Warriors Wrestling Tag Team Champs. They are some original Warriors here. They've been here from the beginning, and what a great way to end the 200 show.
Just one more team, come on! Come on!
And Steeler getting this crowd fired up here.
He wants the momentum with the Brooklyn crowd. I don't blame him.
They're missing that big right hand. Storm, man, he just wants to fight. He's in another gear right now tonight. Look at those kicks.
Storm and Datello definitely want to prove themselves here on the 200 show, which is the biggest stage for Warriors. Why wouldn't you want to prove yourself here?
More kicks than FIFA World Cup from Danny Storm. Nice blue thunder bomb from the Stormy one.
That wasn't enough. There's one thing to know about Chris Steeler here. He will do anything to make sure that he wins.
Big running elbow from Anthony Michael. He looks great. Definitely been putting in the work in the gym. Storm now throwing Anthony Michael into the corner. Up and over. Rolling through, and that kick connects perfectly on the dome of Danny Storm. Michael saying it's over.
As you see, Danny Storm just trying to get some sort of momentum.
What a jumping DDT, though, by Anthony Michael. Storm able to kick out there. I thought maybe he might try to reach for the ropes there, man, but he had enough in him. I'll give it to him. Just a straight-up kick out on that one, but he has to be feeling it at this point.
I definitely think he needs to make a tag here. I think this is the point in the match where you're trying to get a tag, get the fresh man in.
And you spoke too soon. Good decision. He got that tag. He called it perfectly. Picture perfect drop kick by Datello. He's getting fired up.
Trying to make sure that him and the Rise walk out with their titles.
Look at the flurry of forearms here by Datello. Fisherman suplex. Not enough. I am very impressed by both these kids, man.
So am I. Just see Steeler on the outside just trying to motivate Michael, trying to make sure that Justice Leagues are the ones to walk out with the gold.
Yeah, and that motivation certainly works. Steeler in now, laying in the offense on Datello. Datello off the ropes. Big jumping, spinning kick here by Steeler, ducking the line. Straight up headbutt. Datello could be out here. Fireman's carry position into a Samoan drop. Steeler not going for the cover here. He's firing up, and he is looking for something big. I have an idea what it might be.
The Rise aren't looking too hot here.
Datello getting that converted backbreaker, very innovative by Steeler. Steeler, little springboard looking for that cutter. He got all of it. That has to be it. 1, 2, no. How does Datello kick out of that flurry of offense?
I think Steelers asking the same question. You even hear the Brooklyn crowd. They're 50-50. 50 of them want the Rise, 50 of them want the Justice League. I think the real winners, as you always say, are the Tag.
Certainly. Look at all 4 men in the ring. I told you at the beginning of this match, I feel that the Rise could do this, that they could run through every team here at Warriors in this Gauntlet style match. And look, show respect, you love to see it. What it's all about here. Warriors 200. Nope.
Spoke too soon.
Shook hands. Now let's fight. May the better team walk out of here with the gold here tonight.
This is either man's game, and as Shane said earlier, this is the final match in the Gauntlet here. So, whoever's game it is will be walking out.
That tandem offense, not enough here. Storm somehow breaking it up, man. This is just picking up steam. I don't know how the Rise are even able to stand at this point, but they're only getting better. Like a fine wine, they're getting better. Well, that's not with age, but as this match continues to go on, and look at the tandem offense from the Rise.
The Rise are definitely bringing the fight here for Warriors 200, that's for sure.
Running shoulder tackle from Steeler. And again, we're seeing mostly all 4 men in the ring, the official being a bit lenient here, and I'll let him do it. After the quality of this match, the competitiveness in this match, after all the Rise have been through, although they're going through it right now to a tandem attack by the Justice League.
It's very nice of you to give the refs credit. I know it's very hard for you, Rob. I'm very proud.
Been very critical of the officiating. That's no secret here. The official doing a fantastic job in this match here at Warriors. And what a match it's been, Kimmy.
It definitely has been, as the Rise trying to just get any type of offense here.
Double blockbuster. May have taken a little bit out of his opponent there on that one, but nice setup by Storm. And Anthony Michael, these last covers have all been breakups. More breakups than me in college, Kimmy.
That's a bit rough, meaning that I'm a college grad. Ooh.
And why are the Rebellion out here?
Because the Rebellion always has to be involved.
And from my vantage point, it looked like Anthony Michael had it. I believe the officials distracted possibly by the Rebellion. Tello now with the roll-up. 1, 2. Storm is counting. No, the official distracted. Tello grabbing the official. I don't know if that's the wisest idea. This quality match, man. Things are getting a little out of sorts for my liking, Kimmy.
Well, I mean, the ref's job is to put someone inside the ring, not outside.
But it just had a lightning punch here from the top. Not sure if Storm got all of it. Tello now. Storm directing traffic, saying hit the knee. Healer had it scouted with a running spear and a kick right to the face of Storm. 1, 2. The Tello kicked out.
We've talked about it all match, Rob. The heart of the Rise is certainly unmatched. They have the biggest heart in the entire Warriors locker room, and this match is definitely showing that.
Michael, the double underhook, slam 1, 2. The Tello kicks out again. How is this happening?
I don't know how this match is going to end. I mean, the Rise team will never be kicking out. It's crazy.
But they seemingly can't even get to their feet.
I know.
I think the Justice League's calling for the end here, Kimmy.
I think they are as well.
The Tello raising his fist. He still wants to fight. Says bring it. Oh, can't even sit up. Like I was saying earlier, Kimmy. I think the Justice League know it's over right here. Pat on the head from Steeler.
Dude, stay down, man. I love you, dude. I don't want to.
He says I love you, dude. Stay down.
Mike, I don't want to hurt you. You don't want to.
He says I don't want to hurt you. Stay down, man. I don't want to hurt you.
What are you doing?
Maybe he can't do it, man. He knows these kids. Hesitation from Steeler. Anthony Michael trying to get him fired up. These two having where it's a very interesting situation here.
Now, we know Steeler's in the locker room leader as Warriors. He's seen the Rise train, so you know why this is very hard for him to do.
Absolutely. Storm pushing his partner out of the way. Taking the brunt of that kick. This is what happens, Kimmy, when it's so personal. Emotions get involved. You're at a crossroads. What do? Gold is on the line. Fratello says, well, he showed him how he feels, picking up the middle fingers. And now, Steeler has him up. He's calling for it. That's got to be it. Hashtag end new, an emotional ending, but we have new tag team champions.
Now you saw Steeler there just talking to Fratello, almost like a passing of the torch of some sorts here. As the Justice League, even though they're new champs, are so proud of the rise of what they've done, not only for the tag team division, but especially in this matchup.
What a match, Kimmy. I'll be the first one to say a lot of emotion here at the end. You know, the personal relationships that these teams have with each other. They've been at war with each other. Titles have changed, but the feelings stay the same. What an emotional night here at Warriors of Wrestling. What an emotional match.
100%. You even see the respect. As you saw Steeler just raising the hand to the rise. They're just so happy.
The story of this match, the run of the rise through nearly all the teams. They fought until they literally had nothing left. Steeler showing mercy, says, I don't want to hurt you, Mike. I don't want to hurt you. But Mike wanted to fight. He took it like a man. Took the fight. They took the L. But I think that's what you call here, Kimmy, a moral victory for the Rise.
100%. You see just the shaking of the hands. Nice way to end this tag team gauntlet here on the 200 show in Brooklyn.
What a moment. Talk about 200 shows here at Warriors. We talk about moments. Out of all these 200 events, this has to be one of the top 10 moments here at Warriors. As the Rise leave the ring and the stage, just us League.
Once again, your Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champion, Anthony Michael, with Kamille, just us League. This next match is for the Warriors of Wrestling Women's World Championship, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
It is time. The Warriors of Wrestling Women's Championship match. And someone who is a very worthy contender. Someone who's held nearly all of the gold here in the Northeast, representing women's pro wrestling, taking on some of the best ever to do it here in the Northeast. We've seen her in NXT. We've seen her hold Goddess's Gold. We have seen her all over. She is notorious, Kimmy. The notorious one, the notorious Mimi.
She definitely is notorious. Former NXT superstar. I said no stranger to wrestling on the East Coast, as she's trying to add that women's wrestling title to her very, very long resume.
Absolutely, and I gotta say, the drums on this track sound phenomenal. But that being said, also check out the notorious one, the notorious Mimi, on Apple TV series Monster Factory. And not often, Kimmy, and maybe I'm being biased on this one, do I say that the challenger has a very strong chance of walking out here with the gold. But, and I don't mean to take anything away from this woman right here, Zayda Steele. But let's be real, Mimi has beaten some of the best here in the women's division and in the men's division here in pro wrestling on the Northeast.
But this is the start of the summer of Steel Rock here in Warriors. Zayda has a ton of opponents coming up, from Diamante to Zaya Brookside, Felicia Edwards, and this is the start right here. And if she gets this win over Mimi, this is a huge way to start off the summer of Steel.
Well, our personal opinions aside, Kimmy, I think you bring up some great points too. Just great young up-and-comers here in the business. Mimi obviously with a little bit more experience, but Mimi starting wrestling at such an early age. And Zayda, and to be fair, representing Warriors, and that women's gold, well, I wouldn't say with a ton of endearing ability to the fans, but certainly being able to retain through multiple challengers.
She definitely has. She's held that title for such a short amount of time, but she has definitely proven herself here at Warriors as she's trying to pick up another W on our 200th show.
Heck of a competitor, regardless of who you think's coming out of this one with the gold. Get out of the way, Shane. Oh my goodness, a little disrespect to the fairest one of all. It's that attitude, Kimmy. I'm sorry, it's that attitude of Zayda.
But aren't all young 19-year-old champions always have an attitude?
It's that early success, Kimmy. Let's see how she handles this. The fairest one of all makes our introductions.
Introducing first, in the corner to my left, the challenger. She's fighting out of Westchester, Pennsylvania, and weighing 138 pounds. She's pro wrestling angel, Notorious.
No, what? And Zayda, and this is what I'm talking about, Kimmy. That early success, she's just taking every advantage she can, cutting every corner and attacking the Notorious one.
Well, maybe she saw how well that worked out for Roger Mendez in the first match where Roger attacked Max in the Open, and now Zayda just did the same thing to Mimi. Maybe, find the light.
Big running uppercut, laying in the strikes here. Mimi is pro wrestling's angel. Perhaps Zayda is pro wrestling's devil. She continues to lay into the Notorious one.
That is one heck of a claim you're making there, one heck of a claim.
Nevertheless, we put our biases aside here. Kimmy, as we call the action. Mimi whipped into the corner here. Big running step up knee as Zayda is seemingly in full control.
Zayda definitely is. She has the advantage here just because she is the champ. This is her turf. And Mimi, this isn't her home turf in this one.
Regardless, Mimi had that boot scouted in full control, toying with the champion. Mimi, as we said, no stranger to gold. I could see her walking out of here, making history at Warriors 200 with that championship, Kimmy.
Yeah, but like I said, it's the Summer of Steel. We have the name, we have the whole thing going on. It would just be such a sad start, sad summer.
There's a picture-perfect swinging kick here by Mimi, showing the strength advantage as well. I'm proud of her handiwork.
Mimi definitely has that advantage. I will give that one to her, Rob. She definitely has strength advantage.
But is Mimi taking the current champ lightly, perhaps?
I think she is. Zayda's very, very new to this game, where as you talked about, Mimi's been in this game for a very long time. She is the veteran in this matchup, but Zayda has proven herself before.
And Mimi laying in those knees right to the midsection of Zayda. This definitely taking the air out of her. This could be the game changer right here, the turning point, if you will.
It really is. Zayda had a really strong start in the beginning, but now Mimi is just showing what a true veteran does as Zayda's down.
Not enough to put Zayda away, but I think that took a lot out of Zayda, and that's a little bit of that experience we've seen from Mimi, who's, let's be real, worked with some of the best in the world, been coached by some of the best in the world. As right now, Zayda able to escape that attack here, and Mimi in a bad way getting hung up over that middle rope.
Now this could be the change that Zayda definitely needs as both women are on the outside here.
Kick to the midsection by Zayda. Big forearm. Straight up fight here on the outside. Chops by Mimi. You can see Mimi just, that facial expression, just turning it up a little bit, getting a little bit more violent, laying in that massive chop.
This is what you need to do if you want to walk away with that title, because you can never count Zayda out of anything, and that's something she's definitely proven as our Warriors of wrestling.
Mimi going head first into that post, and Zayda seems to have a few tricks up her sleeve as well.
Let me guess, you're going to call that cheat thing now, right?
Perfectly legal in this matchup, but certainly using that steel post to her advantage. Mimi might be out here as the ref continues to count. Oh no, Mimi crawling into the ring. Excuse me, from my vantage point here. Mimi slowly getting in, and Zayda not giving her any time to breathe, separating any space there. What's she looking for here? Maybe a tornado DDT. I think she got it. Had to readjust there. I thought Mimi had it scouted, but slow to the cover. No, isn't it cover? She is covering her. Little arrogance there, if you ask me, Kimmy.
That's the confidence a champion brings. You know, you need to have that confidence every single time you're defending that title, and that's something that Zayda definitely shows every single time. Confidence is key.
She's posing right now after every move. The slap to the Notorious. Disrespectful, Kimmy.
I can't do anything. I don't know what you want me to do about this. If you have a complaint, bring it up with Zayda.
I'm not going to do that because she just slapped Mimi in the face, and I don't want to get slapped neither. Zayda, what's she looking for here? Oh, look. This is the arrogance I was talking about. That last pinfall cover, wasn't sure if that was a little bit of arrogance. Now just put one foot across the midsection of Mimi. You got to be kidding me.
And she's toying with the crowd too, Rob. Through every single chance she gets, she's toying with that broken crowd here on our 200 show.
Clearly oozing with confidence here, working that neck, really just turning that neck all the way to the left side, really working that neck of Mimi, but Mimi able to reverse here.
Looks like Mimi's trying to get some momentum in this matchup as Zayda's been dominating, and Zayda's right back dominating this match.
And looking for a straight up slap, very disrespectful, and a straight up clothesline. That is wrestling right there, ladies and gentlemen. Monster Factory trained, and she's going straight up old school as this, but wait, dial it up, we're dialing up here. I don't know what the area code here is in Brooklyn. Bam, right to the face.
Mimi finally getting the momentum she wanted. The crowd is definitely on her side.
Mimi gaining some momentum, getting this crowd in Brooklyn behind her. Will she walk out to Warriors of Wrestling Women's Champion and add that to the resume as well? This could be it. No! Knees to the face by Zayda.
Getting her stuff in as always. Our champ, Zayda.
After that running neck breaker, I thought that may possibly be enough, but you need to do just a little bit more to take out Pro Wrestling's Angel.
But Zayda isn't even getting frustrated here. Zayda has a plan throughout this entire match, and that's something you can't take away from her, Rob.
She didn't get frustrated because she's uber confident, and Mimi missing that signature kick. That could be it. 1, 2. Wait. Did I see what I think I just saw, Kimmy?
Maybe? The champion always has tricks up their sleeve, Rob.
Except for Zayda, I think she just held the rope there, Kimmy. I think she held the rope because she knew she couldn't get the job done against the likes of the Notorious Mimi. And she's already out here, and Mimi straight on her heels.
This will be a singles match scheduled for one fall. The man in charge of the bell, referee Jack Nathan, introducing first. The referee
Oh, we're dancing. We're disco dancing. This is one of my personal favorites, Kimmy. Disco Dane.
Disco Dane definitely looking for a big impact here on our 200 show.
Crowd loves seeing him. This guy has faced some of Warriors' top competitors, some of the biggest guys here, Warriors, some of the decorated champions, but somehow Disco Dane always staying alive.
He always brings the life to the party when it comes to Warriors. I mean, you see the crowd clapping and dancing. They're so excited for Disco Dane on our 200 show.
Disco Dane not only brings that great in-ring moveset, but just something about that charisma, those dance moves, gets the crowd hyped everywhere he goes, especially here in Brooklyn. I think Shane's going to start dancing.
You think so?
You see Shane pull out the dance moves as well. I think someone might get served here by Disco Dane tonight. We'll find out because we know who his competitor is going to be here tonight. This should be a good one, Kimmy.
What did I say about Shane inside, Rob? It doesn't work out.
Leo, I'm not cool enough to pull it off. Romano here, we obviously know his association Kingsman. We've seen him associated with other wrestlers here at Warriors of Wrestling. That being said, Romano going solo here tonight. Seen him get a big dub over the likes of the ever-popular Disco Dane.
Both of these two men are definitely looking for a big win here on the 200 show. Maybe put them into title contention. These are both two young upstarts and Warriors who just need that win to defy their singles career.
Romano, heavily confident in this one. You have a little bit of that strength versus quickness and charisma in this one. And the crowd having some words with Romano, I think. A little bit of a exchange here. I'm trying to make out what they're saying between Romano and the fan, and you know the fans here in Brooklyn, Kimmy.
We're very rowdy people in Brooklyn.
They tell you how they feel.
Oh, we definitely do.
They keep it 100, as the kids say, Kimmy.
We don't say that.
I won't.
We know. It's okay.
I think Romano's got more to say.
Does not know that the original dancing machine of Warriors of Wrestling is Chris Romano.
Wait, did he just say he was the original dancing machine?
He did indeed.
That may have been before my time here at Warriors, but I'm here for this.
So, what we're going to do is, we're going to have a dance-off.
We're getting a dance-off here at Warriors 200.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Disco Dane's here for it. Let's dance. 200 shows. Warriors of Wrestling. We're here in Brooklyn. Let's dance. Disco Dane, those classic 70s moves.
Except for we're not in the 70s anymore, Rob.
Oh, let's be real, Kimmy. He already won. Look at these moves. Come on, he's untouchable.
You didn't even see the other opponent.
No, I think Romano just got served. You kids still say that? Or?
Yeah, we do. That's okay.
Oh, wow. All right, Romano, what you got? Okay, Romano, original dancing machine here at Warriors. Wait, is he doing the sprinkler? Now, even I know that's outdated. That was a sprinkler. What's he gonna do next? The robot? All right, here we go. Disco Dane. Ooh. I think he's got this one in the bag, Kimmy.
I think you're just playing favorites.
Oh, come on, look at the moves. Romano was doing the sprinkler. Come on, look at this arsenal of dance moves Disco Dane has. Wait, all right, let's see. I'll give Romano a chance.
Yeah, he has one more opportunity.
The crowd certainly sharing their opinion. What is that?
It's a dance move.
What is he doing? I think there was like a little strut in there. There was a little booty shaking. I don't know what that was, but Disco Dane pulling out all the stops. Come on, look at these moves. He's doing everything. Wait. Romano, I don't think he was a dancing machine at all. I think this was a clever play here.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, we're not in dance class. This is wrestling, Rob. We do wrestling matches. We do pinfalls and submissions. So you can pick whoever you want, but in that dance-off, it's all about what happens.
Fair enough, Kimmy. Nice flying elbow by Disco Dane, who's still dancing nevertheless. And you're absolutely right. Maybe I was just excited at the change of pace. A little dance-off here at Warriors 200. Feeling good. I'm dancing over here at the commentation station. Come on.
That's the problem. You're dancing. You shouldn't be dancing.
That's very, very fair. It was worse than Romano, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. You should be focused on this match, and now Disco Dane is taking advantage of Romano. No, you're focused on stupid dance moves, Rob. My God.
Disco Dane taking no advantage at all. You know Romano full well took advantage of that dance-off situation. I don't even think he was an original dancing machine.
Or maybe you're just assuming. You can't assume, Rob. Assuming is bad.
Never judge a book by its cover. Big Russian leg sweep here by Romano. Go for the cover here. He had a plan, Kimmy. You know that much.
Oh, he definitely did, as everyone does on this 200 shows. Romano just wants it to be a quick match and put it away. But Disco putting up a fight.
Big sidewalk slam, though, by Romano across the knee. He took out a little frustration from Romano. I think he had it in the bag after the fake dance-off. Sorry, I'm a little stuck on it.
I don't get why. Again, this is a wrestling show. Did you get asked to commentate a dance-off? No.
I think I was excited at the potential of commentating a dance-off, but Romano certainly handling business. And you're right, Kimmy, I'll give you that. Pro wrestling, some of the finest pro wrestling you'll see here in the Northeast. Warriors of Wrestling 200 in Brooklyn, of all places.
Exactly, Brooklyn, New York, where the heart of the fans are. Because we might be ruckus, but we're some true sports fans out there.
Shut up, son. Speaking of which, a little ruckus here for Romano. The hair just go Dane on that last slam. I know I saw it.
These fans definitely don't like Romano either. I think they like Disco Dane a hell of a lot better. Maybe they like the dance off and his little moves, but not a fan of Romano.
Great headbutts here, and somehow I think that fired up Disco Dane a little twirl and just eats another headbutt. But is he dancing up? I don't know what to call this.
It's being distracted.
Look at these punches, though. Look, I can't even keep up with what you're gonna hit. Going with the right hand, big right hand. Those disco moves seem to power up his punches.
I'll give that to him. He's getting back into this match. I give it him. Okay.
Great offense by Disco Dane. Very impressed. Picture perfect leg drop. Not enough, to put away Romano in this one.
Nope, it was only a 2, and Disco needs to get back to Romano to put this match away. As Romano right back to Dane, and a huge DDT.
Perfect DDT. I hate to admit it. Got all that one. Disco Dane somehow able to kick out, and he's trying to feed off the energy of this crowd. Romano, what's he doing? Talking to the official here?
I think he's upset. I think he wants this match to be over.
Yeah, I don't think his plan worked quite as he had planned it. Thought he'd have a quick day and going right to the pay window in this one. Apparently not. Disco Dane has a lot of fight left.
He definitely does.
In the midsection, a nice little twirl. Maybe looking for an X-Factor type maneuver. No, Romano had it scouted. Going to the legs here. There's going to be no more dancing, but no. Dane stops him off the turnbuckle here into rope. 1, 2. Got him. That was 3, Kimmy. That was 3.
Yes, it was. Disco Dane gets this huge win here on the 200 show.
Here's our winner, Disco Dane!
And we can dance the night away here at Warriors 200. Dancing the night away in Brooklyn, Kimmy.
I know you're definitely really happy about this one.
I heard there were going to be cookies.
I still haven't gotten my cookies.
Warriors of Wrestling 200. This is his night as much as it's ours. Ladies and gentlemen, the father of Warriors of Wrestling, Joride.
Yeah, as everybody knows, tonight is my last time here at Warriors of Wrestling. And I just want to say I started my career back in 1998 right here in Brooklyn at Gleason's Gym with Johnny Rise. Give it up for Johnny. Johnny was here tonight but didn't show up. And I got to say something to everybody here tonight. You guys have got to be the stupidest people I've ever seen in my life to actually think I'm going to walk away from my company. So what? Some fruit king in Williamsburg that don't know what bathroom to use to get a good laugh? You guys are really stupid, especially you. You, hey, Big Fat Vinny, I'm glad you're here tonight. How many cheeseburgers did you both down? Come on. Look, here we go. We got the Bordell, right? How drunk are we tonight, huh? I want to keep harassing people here? Now, let me tell you people something.
Joey suck! Joey suck! Joey suck! Joey suck! Joey suck!
Hey, you know, shut up. Shut up. I'm just going to ignore these idiots. Hey, in a few minutes, the greatest Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion Darius is going to grace you with his presence. What did you guys think I was going to say? Some guy with bad tattoos that looks like Corey Graves that got caught looking at kid porn on the internet? You must think I'm really rude. He went for the Buffalo Bills. Everybody's a Jets fan. Hey, where's Lou? Hey, Lou, I'm glad they're right down in the cemetery today.
Lou, you suck! Lou, you suck!
Father, you all week, but this is my last show. Does it look like my last show? The next show on June 10th is going to be at Fun Station in Staten Island. But they shouldn't call it the Fun Station. They should call it the Five and Dime, because the owner of that building has been nickel and diming me for years. Yeah, I'm letting it out. You remember when I was in the ring, the wife beaters? Anybody remember that? You see the PA kid here tonight? He looks like he should be on the cast of The Walking Dead. Now, what's happened to me now? You see me at the door with some old broad and some muffins. All you fans come up to me. Hi, Joey. Don't talk to me no more. You people, you don't use Listerine, you don't use deodorant, you don't use a bar of soap. Yet you guys can buy $400 belts, or you buy a $4 bar of soap. I see you clapping over there, Richie. Another guy that's been stealing from me for years. Stealing from me. You sit me down next to Jake Roberts at the conventions, and what do you fans do? Did baby really die? Bunch of idiots. You don't see this in the NFL. You don't see it in the NFL. Only in pro wrestling you see you movies.
Osito! 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 Osito!
Jesus Christ! My Lord and Savior, Lord of my life, why have you forsaken me? You see, that man is the only man that walked the face of this earth that could perform miracles. But what did you people think? You thought I was a miracle worker by taking some girl with a crooked foot and no waist with the amount of talent you could fit in a thimble. Why send her ass down to Florida and go make smut videos? Hey, you still laughing? They still got more food over there. All you guys, they can fall down drunk. From now on, don't bother me at the door. Don't bother me at the door unless you address me as Mr. Bellini. And enjoy your man. Shut up. You and your cheap t-shirt. Shut up. I guess that's the end of this. I'll see you next month.
I'm sorry, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, I'm sorry. The opinions of Joride the sound of the bell, Shady Torres. At this time, I would like to introduce you to your special guest enforcer. He is an ultimate survivor. He is the first ever Triple Crown Champion in Warriors of Wrestling. A former World Heavyweight Champion. A former No Limits Champion. A former Tag Team Champion. And the only man to receive the Warriors of Wrestling Lifetime Achievement Award 2 times. Ladies and gentlemen, the commissioner. I guess not the commissioner now. I'm a little confused. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ripper, Jason Carla.
Well, a lot has transpired here at Warriors 200, ladies and gentlemen. What a night it's been. A couple audibles. I mean, that promo from Bellini, I mean, I don't know where that came from. He must have been holding a lot inside. But now
I was called a Muppet. I don't mean to cut you off here, but I was called a Muppet. I'm so offended. I don't even want to call him Mr. Bellini. I'm going to call him Joe. I'm no Muppet Joe. Rude as hell.
Now I want to remind everyone before this match starts, although it is a triple threat, Joe Ocasio can only pin Steve Savage to be victorious in this match. The other men may pin or submit as they choose. With that said, introducing the first challenger.
Well, as you said, good sister, a weird night here at Warriors of Wrestling 200. Certainly not what we expected. A lot of moving parts, as the Bears Were Wall has just explained. Ocasio can only pin Steve Savage. The man making his way to the ring is no longer life-changing. The Long Island landmark.
Weighing 220 pounds, a former Warriors of Wrestling Ultimate Survivor, a former Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champion, and a former two-time Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion of the Long Island Landmine, Joe
A former Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. The guy's got muscles on muscles. We've seen him on AEW programming. We've seen him on NWA programming. One of the most devastating torpedo missile headbutts you will ever see. And a guy, like I said, who's no longer life-changing. This guy is a loose cannon, Kimmy.
And he didn't even wake up this morning with this match in mind. He thought it was a one-on-one with Steve Savage, and now he's fighting for the Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match.
Let's be real. He ain't complaining about it, though, Kim. He ain't complaining one bit. He's held that title before. He has an opportunity here to get it back.
Oh, of course he does. This is a great opportunity for both Savage and Ocasio.
Ocasio, since he's changed his ways, changed his attitudes a little bit, he's just been a different man.
Introducing the second challenger.
Well, as you just mentioned, good sister, the aforementioned Steve Savage here at Warriors, also thinking he's coming in taking on the Long Island Landmine, now has an opportunity at Darius Carter's Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship.
Isn't that crazy?
Only at Warriors of Wrestling in Brooklyn. Hashtag Warriors 200. What a night this has been. The action ain't stopping anytime soon.
And you hear the crowd even chanting Joe sucks. They're not even happy with the promo. I mean, I know I'm not, but like, I get it, Joe. Just calm down a little bit, boss.
Making his return to Warriors of Wrestling from the Hard Knock section of Rivers, Ireland, weighing 95 kilograms, here's Steve Savage!
The Irishman making another appearance here at Warriors, like we said earlier, has that huge opportunity here tonight. Little look at the Long Island Landmine. The Irishman, well, let's just say Irish, he walks out of here with the Warrior of Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship.
Listen, he's wearing a backwards hat. I wear a backwards hat. I like people who wear backwards hats. I like it.
I mean, he looks like he is all business, ready to go. What an intimidating presence right there. I love the gear. But right now, you know what time it is, Kimmy. The marquee. Well, what a long resume the first one had to read there. We always list the resume of Darius Carter, our current world heavyweight champion, 4-time. I could go on and on, but apparently do we add YouTube award winner to that list now?
I mean, we saw Joey B award Darius reluctantly in the beginning of the night, but he also just said 5 minutes ago that Darius Carter is the greatest world wrestling heavyweight champion of all time. But I guess YouTube placeholder is a good resume. He does have the most YouTube viewed video on Warriors Wrestling, which you all should go check out. Which I think you are because you're watching this, so check out more videos. Free promotion.
Very fair assessment, guys, right now. If you're watching, or if you haven't yet, check out Warriors of Wrestling on YouTube. Shameless promo, subscribe. As Darius Carter, Kimmy, you said it, is the most viewed person on the Warriors of Wrestling channel, and I hate to admit it, it's no surprise why. A 4-time Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, the 2022 Men's Super 8 winner. I think at the top 150, the PWI 500. I could go on and on, good sister, but he looks pretty happy about that YouTube award.
I mean, look at it. Wouldn't you be happy if you were gifted an award to start the night, and at the end of the night, you have the chance to hold that title high on the 200th show? It's a great proving for them.
Darius in rare form, and it's good to see considering, I mean, obviously he has his insurance policy and Abdul Nasir, but it's good to see considering that he did not think he was coming into this match tonight for a triple threat as well.
No, he was originally supposed to face Bala, who has competed in Warriors before, but just like we said earlier, these triple threat matches don't favor the champion. He does not have to get picked up with this title.
And we talk about the Abdul Nasir factor, but let's talk a little bit about this Jason Karloff, who we saw earlier in the evening being the special enforcer here. Going to be very interesting to see how this plays out, not only amongst the 3 participants in this one, but the enforcer, and of course Jason, and the outside enforcer in the corner, Darius Carter and Abdul Nasir.
Yes, we saw earlier in the night too, these two got into it when he was presented this award, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was some more yelling and fighting throughout this match.
Joey Sucks chance continue.
Again, he called me a Muppet. What the hell? Wouldn't you be mad if you were called a Muppet, Rob?
I've been called worse, good as sister, I'm not going to lie. But that being said, Darius Carter holding his Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship up high in Brooklyn. Will he be holding it high at the end of the night? That is the question.
Now, this is a huge main event too because it is our 200th main event, and Carter is just looking to retain his title, quick win here, to go out and celebrate, just like the rest of the Warrior locker room is looking to do it. 200 amazing shows.
Ocasio looks fired up, and I'm not going to lie, that gear's straight fire too.
Are you just saying that because it's red and orange?
And I'm a little scared of him.
You're scared of everybody.
Fair enough. And the bell has rung, and we are underway here. Hard. Oh. Wait a minute.
This is smart strategy from Carter, though. Have Savage and Ocasio just go at it, and just Carter go in at the end to get the pin. This is smart strategy by the champion.
Smart's the interesting adjective here, but it seemingly worked out. Ocasio laying into Savage, who was looking to go after Carter, and Carter's going to kind of sit outside and see how things unfold here.
Now remember, we've seen, like you said, Carter's a 4-time champion. I think he knows what he's doing when it comes to championship matches.
I wish I could argue with you, but I've seen this man. I mean, again, a 2-time BCP independent male wrestler of the year, the only one to win in that category as long as we've been doing the awards. Nevertheless, great competitors in the ring right now as Ocasio and Savage are battling it out. Savage is up and over, stays on the apron though.
Now remember, these two were planned to have a singles match. So these two have obviously studied what they're doing, and you see Carter finally getting in the ring here. Champion doing work. Great.
Nice twisting neck breaker. Yeah, Carter obviously picking his spots. Savage wasn't having it, missing the elbow. And now Ocasio out of the ring as well. Savage seemingly in full control.
Now Savage is kind of the underdog in this match here because Ocasio and Carter have done stuff before in Warriors, where Savage hasn't really done anything with Carter or Ocasio in the past.
I think that's a very fair assessment. Carter and Ocasio know each other very well. Have shared the ring several times right now. As Abdul Nasir bringing in a foreign object.
Now it's a triple threat match. These things can happen.
Absolutely, but Jason Karloff saying, not here, not tonight. They're having words.
Getting in the face here.
And certainly sharing their opinions, using some strong language on the outside here. Carter directing traffic as well.
Never doubt that Brooklyn crowd.
And Abdul, Mr. Karloff now having some words. Carter getting involved. Ocasio as well. Is Abdul getting thrown out here?
I believe he is.
Literally getting thrown out. Thrown to the back. That's one way to throw someone out, quite literally.
Carter not too happy about that one. He just lost his insurance policy.
And Shane Fair confirms what we just saw. Abdul Nasir officially out of this match. And so far, Karloff doing a good job in this one.
He's done one thing.
A very important thing. We've seen Darius Carter, we've seen Abdul Nasir work together before. Right now, Savage is the one in a bad way.
He definitely is, as Ocasio finally gets back into the ring after that huge hold and distraction. And he's now in the back, so we don't have to deal with him.
Ocasio and Carter inadvertently working together in a picture-perfect German suplex by Ocasio. Not enough.
Nope, just a quick 2 here. And as we talked about, Carter wasn't even involved in that pin. Imagine if the match was finished there, Carter might have lost the title.
Big, beautiful splash by Ocasio. But do you see how ticked off he got immediately after that really big move early on in this match? The fans jaw-jacking with him, and just like that, he goes from 0 to 60, man. He's got a temper, man. I don't know where this is coming from.
I think it's a new attitude. I think he wants gold. As we talked about, he's been on AEW Dark. He also appeared in Ring of Honor. He also did some stuff in NW. But it's new confidence with appearing in all these major promotions.
Talk about confidence. Look at Carter just waving his finger to Ocasio, stopping him, saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. Directing traffic. Very interesting. Maybe a little respect for the champ from Ocasio. Respecting Darius Carter a little bit.
Both the 2 warrior guys against the outsider, you know?
Fair enough. Savage off the ropes and eating double elbows in stereo. And you know Carter, let's just call it like it is. You know Carter is a slippery serpent. You know he's going to turn his back on Ocasio the first chance he gets.
Oh, but isn't that how every match works out? You think you're teaming with somebody and then they turn on you? It's a tale as old as time, Rob. It's called wrestling.
But the tale of Darius Carter, another day, another dub. Let's be honest here. I wouldn't be surprised if he walks out the champion here tonight. Always has a plan in his back pocket and vintage, just like that one, Kimmy.
Now Savage is on the ground here. Carter and Ocasio just putting in the work. They want to make sure that this outsider is not taking home the Warriors of Wrestling Championship.
And it's not only how Carter just directs traffic in the ring, man. He really is a ring general. I've seen him in 5-on-5 matches where he's pretty much conducting his whole team. He's just a leader by default, you know? He just has that it factor, that something about him.
He has definitely led the Warriors Wrestling Locker room to hit 200 shows as we are celebrating here.
This is my show. You are
He even said it. It's his show.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Kimmy. You couldn't be more on point. Carter saying, I am the marquee. This is my show. People are in the seats because of me.
I mean, when you're the champ, that's kind of how it works, right?
100%. Carter now in a bad way, and a big spinning back elbow. I thought Carter could have been knocked out from that one.
I don't think Carter liked that one. I don't think that was a part of his plan, Rob.
Oh, but that step up needs. Oh wait, Carter picking up the pieces here. Whoa, out of nowhere. And that's what I was saying. That serpent. But again, politicking a little bit. Politicking, having some words. Ocasio. Wow, this is very interesting.
Now that's the thing about triple threat matches. You always have to have your eye on the game. You can't go and be distracted. You have to see what's going on at all times.
And I was just going to talk about the impact of that knee. He has some crazy knee shots. Couldn't even get to it because Carter was already on the cover.
Exactly here, and you see just Ocasio trying to get some type of leeway here.
Look at this though. Nice spinning strike from Carter saying, hey, I got him. Here come the words.
These two don't like each other.
I agree, Kamille. Somehow I feel there's some sort of mutual respect there. But when there's gold on the line, everything changes. And again, Carter kind of telling Ocasio what he wants to hear.
People will do anything for gold, and I think we can speak on behalf of all three of these men that they will do anything to make sure that they are ending this night as Warriors of Wrestling World Championship.
And we're seeing that unfold, and obviously I couldn't hear everything. The conversation held between Ocasio and Carter, but they seemingly got back on the same page real quick.
Yeah, but you know one of these men is going to turn their back on another, right?
Not my first rodeo, Kimmy. And there's Carter, proud of his handiwork. And
he's
so
a proud champion.
And like you talk about not turning your back on the triple threat, he's so confident, man. When Darius Carter does it, it's just something different about it.
Even yelling at the ref here.
Can't say I'm surprised. And again, Ocasio and Carter not going at each other at all here. Trying to take out let's be real, the man who's not a regular here at Warriors.
Nope, they're trying to take out this outsider, trying to get it down to the two of them to then just see who the better man is and who will walk out with the championship.
Yeah, and Savage somehow finding out because he's in a bad way. If he gets hit by a double superplex, somehow getting Carter and Ocasio both down. And what's he looking for here?
Savage looks to be having some type of momentum.
Carter had it scouted, going right into a Boston Crab here in Brooklyn. Wrenching in that pain into his lower back. And Ocasio, this is an interesting predicament here. Talk about working together. Can you imagine if Savage taps here? Are we splitting the title in half?
That's what I was just about to ask you. What happens here? I mean, imagine two Warriors Wrestling champions.
I think they're having the same conversation, Kimmy. These words are getting heated.
You see them keep on fighting, but it's still the common goal of them trying to get Savage out of this match here. So I don't know what their common goal is at this point.
Let's be real, Kimmy. It was boiling over. It's like taking a soda bottle, keeping the lid on and shaking it and shaking it and shaking it. You know, at one point it's going to explode, but wait, Savage still in this thing. Double clothesline, taking out both former Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champions.
This is why you can't turn your back on a triple threat match. You never know what's going to happen.
Big clothesline, Savage. Somehow getting the second win. Ocasio looking to stop him. No, what's he looking for here? Big backbreaker.
Savage seems to have some type of momentum right now, but will it be enough to leave Brooklyn as the new World Heavyweight Champion?
What a set out spinebuster, picture perfect. Ocasio kicks it out.
Not enough, and Carter was not involved there. Almost lost his title.
And that's right, Carter always having a plan, but when you're out on the outside, anything can happen. As long as you're out there, when you have Savage, Ocasio, and ring, that could have been it.
And you see Savage just going to the top rope here. Don't know what he's looking for.
A little unsteady after taking that beating, and that cost him. You called it, Kimmy. A little slow. He get to the attack. Ocasio all over it, hitting those ropes, and he got that fireman's carry. Position and knees to the midsection. That could be it right there. 1, 2. Perhaps the official had gotten there just a bit sooner, Kimmy.
Almost new champ. But where is the current champ? Where is Carter?
It's a great question. You can see the dissatisfaction on the face. Ocasio knowing how close he was. He's getting fired up. What's he looking for here? No, ate a boot. Carter looking for maybe his signature boot. These two colliding. Savage up to the top again. What's he looking for here? Big drop kick. He got Carter on that one.
Carter definitely feeling the effects in this match.
Once again, getting a third win. Fired up in a big suplex right in the middle of the ring. Carter is in a lot of trouble here. What's he thinking? Right on the back of Carter. I think that knocked the air out of him.
Now, I will admit, even though Savage had a rough start in the beginning, he's proven himself now.
Very impressed. Yeah, I echo those sentiments, Kimmy. Very, very impressed with him just being able to fight essentially a handicap match for most of this one.
Now, both of the men are down here. I wonder if Ocasio is going to try to take advantage here. It looks like he has other plans, as he's just lapping around in the crowd.
Picking your spots. Fireman's carry position here. And there it is. You called it. No way, no way, no! That was next level! German suplex essentially on both men there. Ocasio is on another level.
He definitely is, and we talk about that newfound confidence in
Missile
Ocasio.
torpedo headbutt starting to cut you off, Kimmy. That could be it. Can't pin Carter.
And Ocasio and the referee just getting into it now. Ocasio's not happy that he did not get the win yet.
That's what happens when you get a little hot-headed. And I'm not going to lie, it was the perfect opportunity. Fortunately, with the wrong man, he just hit the official.
Don't know if Mr. Bellini's going to be happy with that one, but you never know.
Hot-headed was an understatement.
Our
Jason
enforcer
back in the
doesn't
ring.
seem to be happy.
I'll give him credit for stepping up to the likes of a Joe Ocasio. Remind me never to put enforcer on my resume, Kimmy.
I got you.
Oh no. And Carter taking advantage. Wow, boot. Big boot in the corner on Savage. Signature Carter. 1, 2, not enough.
It seems our enforcer is now our new referee. Someone should go get him a black and white striped shirt to fit the part.
It's good that he's here. We have someone to count. Carter may be looking for that royal sweep right now. He's got it locked in. Does he have him? Slow to get there. Savage able to work out a reversal. He had it scattered. He did his homework in a short amount of time too. But wait, off the ropes. Head first, royal sweep. That has to be it. 1, 2, 3. Hashtag and still.
Carter ending the night. His show.
And still, Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Darius Carter.
His show with the silver play button from YouTube and his Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship.
Carter, I mean, I could just sit here and list all the accolades, but somehow, some way, every single night, night in, night out, especially here at Warriors 200, gets the job done. Hashtag and still the Allfather, Darius Carter.
Darius Carter definitely proved himself in this triple threat match here, and no matter what the challenge looks like for our next show, June 10th, at Fun Station in Staten Island, you know he is going into it with a vengeance to prove why he's one of the greatest Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champions of all time.
Still have chops by that point. Good assist with Darius Carter at the top of the mountain. Bellini with a new attitude. I don't know what to expect at our next event, Kimmy. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
Once again, for our Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Mr.
Darius Carter, once again standing tall at the top of the mountain of Warriors of Wrestling. Our world heavyweight champion here at Warriors. Having some words with the fans here at Brooklyn. Somehow, some way, walking out with even more accolades with the W.O.W Award. Start this run here for Darius Carter and Warriors. I don't know what's next. But it's just, we will certainly find out. For Kimmy So Cool, I'm Rob Williams here at Warriors of Wrestling 200. Everyone have a good night. We out. Oh my God.